I just want to get up and dance. This is so lovely. They might be my favorite B-sides of any Sserafim album so far. Hello, Claire Bears. It's Elsie. Welcome to my channel. If you are new and if you're returning, welcome back. I don't know how, it feels like I just started with Sserafim's discography, but I have reached the end of their main discography, at least, because I'm getting to their final album, of which I've not yet covered, which is Unforgiven. So I've heard Unforgiven, of course. I've heard the tracks that were on previous Sserafim albums. So today we are going to be covering the B-sides. And also, I finally get to unbox this bad boy. I've been holding on to this since October when I went to Korea, and it was the ultimate exercise of self-restraint to not open this. But I felt like because we are finally covering the album, I could open it today. So that's what we're going to do. And this was also one of the first albums that I bought when I was in Korea. And then I proceeded to buy way too many after that because they were so cheap. Like, I paid 15,800 Korean won for this, which is almost 1-to-1 with Canadian dollars, so $15.63. But then it is $26.90 on the Light Up K website, which is where I get most of my K-pop albums. So girl math dictates that I basically made $10 on this. So first of all, when we open this up, this is the compact version, by the way, the black and red version. When we open this up here, it says Flame reveals the unknown. Aw, and right on top we have an Unche card. I think so far I've pulled Unche in every Sserafim album that I have. And we also have an Unche postcard. Oh, okay. And then the photo book is all Unche as well. So I guess you have the same photo card, same postcard, same everything inside. Oh, we got a poster. I think it's just a lyrics poster. Indeed. But now that we've opened the album, let's get to the video. But before we do, please don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel. For today's beverage of the day, I have a created by Maison Perrier, France. Forever grapefruit. And I was honestly a little disappointed to see that for a drink that was made in France that they don't have the French word for grapefruit, which is pamplemousse. Oh, they do! Infiniment pamplemousse. It's grapefruit sparkling water, exactly as advertised. Now, if you're wondering where my reaction is to Unforgiven, as well as Eve, Psyche, and the Bluebeard's wife, I had reacted to those songs in previous videos. I will make sure to put those down in the description if you wanted to check those out and haven't yet. And I'd thought about reacting to them in different ways because I had seen the music videos, but I thought maybe I could do a live performance that wouldn't get, copyright stricken, or I could react to a dance practice, something along those lines. However, I remembered that YouTube and a lot of the large K-pop companies have this weird rule that has been enacted in the last couple of years, where for some reason, if you react to more than 4 songs in a video, your video just gets outright blocked. No clue why the magic number is 4, but that's why we're really just sticking to the B-sides that we're sticking to today. Starting with No Return, Into the Unknown. Into the Unknown. But I don't think this is going to be a Frozen 2 cover. But let's get our B-sides started here with No Return. Ooh, groovy. Oh my gosh, why did I think she said something other than fake? Like, tell me I'm not the only one. Like, I love these falsetto vocals from them. And I love how upbeat it feels and like happy. Aw, this is so like uplifting, especially with those horns thrown in. Oh, my hair's so poofy right now. Ooh. That high-low with those vocals. Be my leading star. I just want to get up and dance. Right now I'm a little crazy. Kind of reminds me of like Shake It Off by Taylor Swift a little, but only just a little. I like this little instrumental break. I just like can't stop smiling listening to this. Why am I hearing like Loki? Yeah, this was like a fun little quick one, even though I guess it was 3 minutes and it feels like these days songs are getting shorter and shorter in K-pop. But you can really feel their excitement with this idea of entering into this unknown world because, you know, a very reasonable reaction would be fear and anxiety, but they're saying it's impossible to go back to their past life. Even if it's scary, it's so exciting. The boom of my heart shakes me. Let it go, because I know I'm so alive. See, I'm incredibly jealous of them because these types of experiences just make me completely anxiety riddled. So, you know, couldn't be me, but I respect the heck out of them for it. And I find this blend really interesting of it almost feeling like a very grown-up moment, if that makes sense, of this being new uncharted territory, of them being kind of on their own, but there's almost like a childlike excitement to it, which is a really interesting mix. Though they are saying the journey calls for me and you, so they're not fully alone, and the destiny that made us meet is like a miracle. So it's kind of like, as long as we're together, we can figure this out, we can venture into the unknown. So yeah, this was a fun one to get us started. And now the next song that we have here is Fear Not. So is this a song to the fans? But it also has Between You, Me, and the Lamppost. Where does the lamppost come into this? I'm so curious. And also it looks like all the members participated in the writing and composition of the song, which is just like so touching. Let's listen and see what they have to say on this one. Is this gonna be like a ballad?
It's only between you and
me. Sorry, the ray of light that lights them up. To be honest, I'm not all that strong. Beg to differ, Uj.
In truth, she's not a fearless, but you help her fearless.
Oh my gosh, I just broke out into goosebumps. Not just from Yoonjin's beautiful voice, but also just this line. I've said this many times in my 르세라핌 videos, but they always do such an amazing job with their badass title tracks, but then show you that vulnerable side of them in their B-sides, where it's just like, you know, only the big fans, only the fans are going to be listening to the B-sides, so they feel comfortable sharing those vulnerabilities, and it just makes us love them even more when they're not afraid to be vulnerable. Like, oh, this is amazing. In truth, she's not all fearless, but you help her fear less. Put that on my gravestone, like, for real. This is so lovely. Those vocals are beautiful. This feels like it would be on an OST. Ma'am, that was stunning. Those falsetto vocals. I'm just like getting lost in this song. Oh, we'll sing together. My goodness. Yoonjin with these like amazing lines here. Even if we can't always smile, it's enough as long as we're together. That's so true though. Like not everything is ever going to be happiness and rainbows. There are going to be tough times, but if we have each other, we can get through. This was so touching. Just as the title of the song says, it really does feel like a song just for FEARNOT. And you can just feel their appreciation, their passion in the lyrics and in their delivery of the lyrics too. But oh my goodness, imagine this song in concert. I feel like I would just bawl. I'd just be, you know, lying in a puddle of tears holding my light stick. I'll have to see if there's a live performance that I can check out, but it's always such a scary thing trying to react to a live version of anything. Live performances are like landmines. You never know which one is gonna explode on you. Yeah, really touching, really emotional, just pulls on your heartstrings. I absolutely love that. So now where do we go with Flash Forward? Are we going to keep up the happy, positive vibes here? Feels kind of uncharacteristic for Sserafim so far. Based on these photos where they've got, you know, scars and Yoonjin has red eyes. Maybe this one might be a bit more intense. I don't know. So let's listen. Ooh, I like that bass line. Yeah, like this feels like a totally different vibe for Sserafim at this point. Like fall in love fearlessly. Yeah, this is like a groove. This album so far almost seems like the honeymoon stage of a relationship almost, where it's all the like best parts and not even necessarily a romantic relationship based on, you know, the last song being about Fear Not, but it's just that phase of, you know, nothing can go wrong and everything's wonderful. So part of me wonders if our last song is gonna shift gears or if that's gonna be how we end as well. I just can't stop smiling listening to this album so far. I'm going sledding. This really is Frozen themed. I like the way she was saying that. It feels like with this album that it's been someone else, whether it's Fear Not or someone that they're close with, that is giving them the confidence and the boost that they need to be fearless. Like, it doesn't seem like it's necessarily coming from them. Like, maybe it was always in them and that boost from someone else really brought it out, but it seems like that's kind of the catalyst is the theme so far. It just makes me want to dance. With my really lame dance moves. Like, how can you be sad after listening to that song where this love is just like a game? The ending is unknown. I'm not afraid I'll go on an adventure even more toughly. Especially when there's a song on this album for Fear Not, it really feels like they're sharing their courage in order to instill that courage in Fear Not, because it's like someone gave them the courage and now they want to pass it on. And I appreciate that because I'm not the most courageous person out there. Every time I feel myself clicking publish on a video, I always think this is the time that people are going to hate me, or they're going to say mean things, or think I'm a fraud, or that I'm not a good reactor, or this and that. And it literally never happens. Everyone is always so nice, and it makes me sad that I need that external validation to not feel like I suck at this. But nonetheless, I appreciate the confidence that they're trying to instill, because I feel like it can go such a long way for so many. Fear Not. Because I feel like if I ever need a boost, if I need that just like extra bit of courage to do something, then this is the perfect album so far to listen to. But all right, let's get to our final B-side of this album here, which is Fire in the Belly. With a song called Fire in the Belly, I feel like we're gonna keep up the vibes that we've had going on here. Fire in the Belly feels like what would power you in a moment of doubt, something that you can rely on, that the ladies are going to share their fire in their bellies to close us out here. So let's listen. It's like a Latin flair to it. Oh, those saxophones. Oh, Yoonjin. Oh. Oh my goodness, I love this. This is so freaking cool. Especially when they all sing together. Huh. Ooh, those vocal lines are my favorite. Okay, now I really want to get up and dance. I've been saying that this whole time, but like, for real now. I'm trying really hard not to just like go bananas and just shake the desk. The journey spark has burst into flames. This is so fun. Ole, ole, ole. I feel like that's something you hear at a hockey game. I'm sure that didn't originate in hockey, but used to hearing that. This beat. Ugh. Yoonjin just absolutely smashing it, and this song could have gone on for 10 more minutes and I would have been here for it. But I think my favorite line was, "Worries, stop right now, come out here, come with me." Like, that feels like a threat. Kazuha just like threatening these worries' lives. But I just had so much fun with these B-sides. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but they might be my favorite B-sides of any Sserafim album so far, especially if we include Eve, Psyche, and the Bluebeard's wife. Although with, you know, Sour Grapes and The Great Mermaid, I feel like maybe Fearless and Unforgiven are tied. But again, I just so appreciate the vulnerable side that they show within their fearless side, which sounds counterintuitive, but I always say that there's just so much strength and vulnerability. And one of my favorite quotes of all time, which is from Brené Brown, says, "Vulnerability sounds like truth but feels like courage. Truth and courage aren't always comfortable, but they're never weakness." And I'm especially glad to hear that this is an album and a theme that they had for an entire album based on what they've been through recently. Just like so much unwarranted hate. Not that hate is ever warranted. So it kind of feels like if there's anyone who can stand up to all of this nonsense and, you know, brush it off, it's Sserafim. I just really hope in their next album that they just go in on the haters, but in a way that shows them that their words don't affect them. Because, you know, the answer to hate is not more hate, of course. There's that famous quote of living well is the best revenge. So friends, thank you for joining me for this B-sides reaction. It was a quick one today, but I don't want to be done with the Sserafim yet. Like I said at the start, it feels like I'm just getting started, so I would love, love, love for you to share with me your recommendations of anything else that I should check out. Are there any, you know, Japanese songs or singles that I've missed? Any variety content, any compilation videos that you want me to check out from Sserafim? Because I need it. Give it to me. I can't be done with them yet. And I'd also love to hear from you what you thought about the B-sides from Unforgiven. Do you feel the same as I do in that they're some of your favorites from Seraphim's discography so far? I would love to know all of your thoughts, so please share those. And until my next Seraphim video, whenever that will be, I hope you are doing well, staying safe, taking care of yourself, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.